Hello team, in this video I'm going to demonstrate how to use the card patterns available in the Figma MUI library. When it comes to creating a card component in Figma, you have at least three options. Number one, you can get all the smaller pieces to create your own. So what that means is that you will bring all the individual pieces and create your own composition. Wrap everything into a frame and call it your card. Now, this is a method that I would recommend if you are creating a complex card that has a lot of stuff. And this is an option. So your developer will see all the smaller pieces for card components and they'll be able to create your composition. Now, there might be some limitations, and that's when you bring your developer for a review. The second example is that you can use the pre-built card component. It has everything you need to create a card from the start. And so it comes like this. You can see the header, the instance slot for the card content, and then you have your card actions. I recommend to do these if you want to exercise and be more proficient with this component. The other option is we have patterns built in for you to just grab and replace the content. And this is a way to quickly speed up your process if, let's say, you just need a card component that has an image, a title, a text, and some actions. All you have to do is just replace the content. So we have a couple of options. For example, you have the basic card. Like you see here, there are some other cards that have other things like icon buttons. Recently, we had an option with an overlay, what they call chip overlay, on top of the image. And there's some other stuff, for instance, just the image card. So you would use these, include an image in your title. You have one with subtitles. And then we have put together one that is a basic horizontal card. All of these are available for you to use as is. And you might do some minimal customizations, like for example, if you need two actions instead of that, then you can add that easily on here. For example, card actions, you'll be able to see on the panel that you can add more actions to it. So this one is meant to be used as is, or if you need to do light customization, this is the way to go. Now, from the assets, you'll be able to see all these card components, right? When you go to the assets, you'll see the cards and then the card patterns. So for example, if you bring this to your mockup, right, what you will see is the first layer, which is an instance, is the basic card. So what this means is that basic card is really not related to MUI in any way, or even the developer might not know what this is. So that's why you can't detach this layer. It's really not as important, but it's just a way for us to bring in the different types of card. This might make sense for us, but not as a handout. So in this case, you can detach this card component. Now, when you bring this card component, now you see that the first layer is really just a layer with a name. The important part is what is under this layer, which is the card component. And in our previous updates, we have components where we add these notification that says do not detach. Some of them are detachable, some of them are not. So anything below this basic card cannot be detached. But once you click on the car component is responsive. Once it's detached, you can add these in your mockup. So let me know if you have any questions about any of these pre-built patterns. Again, this is meant to help you go faster if you need to create a mockup with a bunch of car components, instead of creating one from scratch or creating something with the smaller pieces. Thank you for watching, and let me know if you have any questions.